Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is October 1st here in Michigan. It's the opening day for bow. And I'm all out. I'm all set up in my saddle. Pissed at myself because I forgot some stuff at home that I really needed. But it is what it is. The first hunt, and it's always a cluster, but it is what it is. I forgot my his strap, and I use that to hang on my gear, my bow, my bag, but luckily I had some carabiners and some ties that I could rig to hold my bow up and hold my bag up as well. But it's a beautiful morning. It's 58 degrees here. Try to give myself a little bit more time just, to deal with this. It was kind of a struggle this morning. And I cannot stress this enough, practice. And I got some new equipment. I got a new camera arm that I didn't really do anything with, and I had a hard time getting that set up this morning. The area I'm at this morning, I had some cameras way out back. You guys have probably seen that in the previous videos where it was so thick, but when I was walking back there the other day, I come across a few scrapes, a really big community scrape and some rubs. So I just picked a tree. Hopefully I'm pretty close to them. There hasn't really been too much deer movement yet, but it's probably because I spooked them all out of here this morning on my way in and getting all set up. But like I said, practice. I'm sure the next few hunts and the rest of the season it'll go a lot smoother, but I'll show you guys my setup again real quick. Here I got my camera. There's my bow. And then I got my bag over here. The camera arm I'm using is the 4th Arrow satellite arm. But just gonna sit here for a little while, see if we can get a deer down. Buck, doe, doesn't matter. But hopefully a buck comes through with all this, the scrapes and the rubs not far from here. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but a doe's just blowing right now. Oh, that sucks. Maybe she didn't get spooked too bad and she'll come over this way. I'm so glad I bought these knee pads this year, so I don't have to stand all the time. I can just kneel right into the tree. Makes a big difference. Gotta look at my bag and double check that I have everything, because I don't want to have to do this again. The trail walking out here is just loaded with sign. Alright, so I got the truck all loaded up. Gonna head out for the evening hunt. Like I said earlier, it's gonna be a warm one this evening. It's 82 degrees out. Hopefully we can get in on some deer. I probably should have headed out a little bit sooner than what I am right now. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I got a little walk. Luckily the state land is just a mile down the road from my house. So got a little walk, but it's not too bad. I am gonna set up on all that sign that I found this morning when I got down and was walking around. Hopefully no one else is out there. I know there was a couple cell cams, but hopefully we can see some deer tonight and get it done, because it's still October 1st here in Michigan. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, I made it back to where I was gonna go. Getting all set up and everything. First off, I'm sweating my ass off just because I'm a big guy, 80 degrees out here in Michigan. But I got all set up. Everything's going pretty smooth. Go get my camera arm to get that all set up. And as I'm setting it up, one of my sections just fell off. So I have to climb down the ground. I was hoping that one of the bolts that came free was in my bag. Nope. That's how my day's going. Had trouble in the morning, trouble in the evening. So if I end up shooting something, I won't be able to get it on footage for you guys. And I apologize. But if I do shoot something, I will have my camera on the track so you guys can see the recovery. That's if I shoot something. But I'm set up on a run that I found this morning. Looks like it's heavily used. There was scrapes and runs on the other end. I'm probably about 50 yards off private. And hopefully, because I was fumbling around with everything, with all my gear and stuff. Hopefully I wasn't making too much noise in the woods to keep the deer from out of here, but we'll see. This probably has to be the most unprepared that I have been on an opening day. And here I thought I was ready to go, but no. Hopefully I cool down a little bit more so I can throw my hoodie on, get my Picardian lotion on, because I don't know if you guys can see. I got mosquitoes flying all around me, but I'm all set up. Got the bow, my saddle and everything, and I remembered to grab my strap. So the bag's over here with all my other camera stuff. Alright, so now I'm in a better mood that I got my camera arm situation off figured out. Just gonna have to get a new nut to replace that. Gonna have to go through and make sure all the nuts are tightened down, just so I don't run into that problem again. But as I was saying, my setup isn't very ideal, because with this run being right down here in front of me, it goes all the way over this way. I wanted to be more set up behind it, but I mean, because it runs straight east and west, so if I got a deer coming from the west, I'll be hidden over on this side, but it's just this side. Towards that way, there's they just cut the corn within last week or so. So I don't know, they could be traveling through here, going there, and just going back and forth between the bedding areas. Alright, so I was gonna give you guys a little recap after I got back to the truck after the evening hunt of last night, but I was just so frustrated and irritated with how the whole day went, not just last night. For starters, as I said earlier, I forgot my hitch strap, so I couldn't hang my gear up properly like I normally do, and I was having issues with my my fourth arrow camera arm. And in the process of doing that, I dropped my bag on the ground, so I had to go down and pick that up, and it's just very irritating. But then in the evening, I made sure I grabbed my hitch strap, and it was a hot one. It was 82 degrees, I believe that's what I said. But yeah, and I got out to where I wanted to go. I was excited about the spot. Got my sticks all hung up and going up, and everything was going smooth. And then getting my camera set up, and one of the sections for my camera arm, one of the nuts came off, don't know when, and that section fell to the base of the tree, so I had to climb down, get that. Luckily I was able to still use the camera arm. I just got to get a new nut for that. So it's not the worst thing, but you know, with it being that hot out, I was warm, sweaty, and I just did not have the patience for all that at the time. But since the last time I spoke to you guys, there was a doe that come through. I didn't see her. She blew. I don't know if it was because I was still hot, sweaty, stinky. I don't know if she caught my scent or what, but I also, on my mic, I had it on the outside of my shirt, and it had a really bright light on it. So I don't know if she's seen that and got a little spooked. I don't know. There's a few factors there. But I don't know when the next time I'll be out. I don't know if I'll be able to get out throughout the week, because work, I gotta get home kids. We got 44 more days for bow until rifle season start on November 15th. I'm sorry I couldn't get anything done for you guys, but it is what it is. I learned a lot. I need to practice when I get new stuff. You know, it's 100% my fault, but you can only move forward and learn from your mistakes, and I hope I learned from this one, because like I said, it was very irritating and I was not very happy with myself, at least. But that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed what you did see. I mean, there's not much, but it's the first day. Still working. We worked some stuff out, but I'll see you guys on the next one.